the angry anime fan, the semi-retired despair reviewer here, and I'm just gonna try to breeze them through this chapter review very quickly of instead of chapter 8 because technically a lot of things happen and yet nothing at all. Either way, Homer manages to create a distraction using smoke as she enters another building where she can find clothes, and of course, what she finds is extremely sexy clothes. These clothes actually looks uh, uh, very similar to the dancing outfits I've seen something before. And now she even takes mass, which she thinks is unfair. Unfortunately for her, it's the fact that she actually ended up in the stripping bar where Shiki and Wise really wanted to end up in. It's a pretty nice scene to see all these girls dancing, but all that ends though when Sylph appears and actually captures them all into the wind as well, showing her heartlessness, saying that she kidnapped Rebecca under the orders. Of course, not saying anything else. Speaking of Rebecca, she is confronted by the mysterious guy. Well, not mysterious, we know his name now, but I unfortunately do it. Is that he doesn't know what number 29 is, but he is actually revealed to be quite an unstable person. And here is a pretty funny situation. It seems like he is in a torture-free community, something like a group therapy, because he has an urge to torture people. And the funny thing is, in that torture circle, those who have read fairy tale can actually recognize one of those who are in the group. It's the same kind of guy from the Avatar Guild in the one thing. So it's that uh, he apparently is one of those who has wrapped up labia but hasn't really, according to her, tortured her. Rebecca tries to actually fight, but she gets captured, strangely not by rocks, but by roots branching from the hand. So yeah, all of the Elementor has really strange ether gears, to be honest. I mean, Laguna could use water, but he also seemed to create water from another person. Fi can use fire in order to increase the pressure in his shooting technique. Sylph can create wind that can capture everything, including clothes. And this guy here, while he is the element of earth, he creates roots. Although technically, I think that is meant to symbolize that roots come from earth, so it's technically a power. But he wants to torture. Shiki is still not winning against the Jin, and I do not like that. Come on. Stop giving me this despair! And just win it already. A lot of people have pointed out something that is actually quite logical, but I also think it's a reason for that not happening. And that is, shouldn't Pino technically end this fight just by using her EMP? And yes, technically she should, because Jin is a cyborg. 70% of him is robot. So technically, using the EMP, she can end this fight for Shiki. Granted, the EMP is a double-edged sword. You have to remember that. It shuts down all ether gears, even Shiki. Yes, Jin would technically shut down more than Shiki, meaning that Shiki can attack Jin even without the ether gear. But it doesn't change also that that will shut down a lot of things in this ship as well. Maybe even the hangar doors. So I think you have to realize that Pino doesn't exactly like to spam her EMP. And it's not like she's useless. She's an adorable mascot, and that's who she's supposed to be. Also, it's very likely that she's also not thinking of using that, not only because it's dangerous, but also because she's simply not thinking about that. It's the heat of a moment. She's seeing her master getting decimated in a fight. Do you think she will rationalize that? Her EMP may even have a limit, and she cannot get close to Jin either, so you have to keep those things in mind. But either way, this chapter ends with the scum that is Master Noah. Now we truly see what kind of scum he is, as it's revealed that he is attending some kind of meeting, and menacingly saying that everything is going to his calculations. What will be your next move? Number 29. showing that he doesn't see Rebecca as a human being, only this mysterious note that is 29. Yeah, Master Noah is definitely the next antagonist of the next arc, and very likely the whole saga. Granted, it's not known yet if we will leave the Sakura Cosmos to head out, but if I were to pick anyone who would be a saga villain, for now it seems like Master Noah would be that way. He arrogantly says everything is going to his calculations. Is that implying that he wanted Drac and Joe to capture Rebecca was all part of his scheme too? And that the fact that even Drac and Joe is some sort of pawn to his game? What do even Master Noah want? Granted, he doesn't seem to have any empathy, so I guess it is. So yeah, this is basically the chapter. There was some nice fan service, and that's always nice. But other than that, this chapter was surprisingly slow and not developed at all. Not really. Everyone is having a disadvantage in the fight. I do not like that. Just give us hope already. The biggest thing from this fight was, I mean, this chapter was basically seeing Master Noah, showing that he truly is a calculated and manipulative and very cruel bastard. But you give me your thoughts if you have any.